Good morning, good morning, and good afternoon, good evening. If you're joining a bit later, watching the recording a bit later. Günaydin if you're in Turkey, because I know some of you are. So I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day so far, whatever you're doing. So today I'd like to do something a bit different. No breathing right now, no focusing, nothing. I'd like you to just sit. So I hope you have some pen and paper or your phone or something to take a note. I'd like you to just sit. You can close your eyes if you want to, but sit. You can twiddle your thumbs if you want to. You can look around the room if you want to, but just sit and be. And then I'll give you a prompt in a little while, and I'd like you to write something down. So we'll give it a little while and just sit, nothing to focus on at all, and let's see what happens. Okay, whatever you're thinking about right now, I'd like you to just write it down, make a note of it. Whatever thought was in your mind just before I disturbed it, just make a note of it, whatever it was. And now we'll go again. So just sit, you can close your eyes if you want to. Nothing in particular to focus on externally. Okay, what were you thinking about? What kind of thought or image was in your mind? Was the mind saying anything? Was there a picture in the mind? Was there a story, a trail of thoughts? And if you don't have anything to take a note, just make a mental note of it that, oh, this is what I was thinking about. Okay, and we go again. So you can do some dum-de-dum-de-dum or do-do-do-do-do. Or you can just close your eyes. Okay, make a note of whatever you were thinking about, or whatever image was in your mind. So, for those who've just joined us, what we're doing is no concentration, no meditation, no focusing on the breath. I'd like you to just sit and do nothing. And in a little while, I'll give you a little prompt. And if you have a phone near you or pen and paper to make a note, I'll give you a little prompt and ask you to write something down. That's all. So we'll do it maybe once more. So just sit. You can have your eyes closed or open. You can look around your room. You can look at your cuticles, your nails, whatever you need. Okay, now whatever you were thinking about, see if you can just make a note of that. Any picture that was in your mind, any words, any thoughts, any story, any memory, whatever it was, just make a note of it. So for those who joined a bit later, maybe you can practice this in your own time. Just when you're sitting, just once in a while, remember I asked you to ask yourself the question, what am I thinking? And usually the attention goes around here and your mind will go quiet just for a moment. But try and make a note of what you were thinking before that. Catch your mind out. And hopefully what you will notice is a lot of the thoughts are either useless, random, serve no purpose, negative, something to do with the past, something to do with worry about the future, some kind of desire, something that we need or want, some kind of expectation, these kinds of things. And usually they don't serve us. Some thoughts may be productive, constructive, things we have to get done and do for good. And they're also good and great at the right time. But just remember when you're meditating, no thoughts are good because in that moment you need zero thoughts. So it's just a small exercise you can do to test yourself once in a while to see, one, how scattered your thoughts are, that there may not be much correlation between the thought you had now and the next second and the next minute. Or you may have looping thoughts, which may be something that happened yesterday that was upsetting, or something that happened a long time ago, grief, loss, trauma, tragedy, pain, so many things and worries. So these are the thoughts that we're going to try and gently, gently ease out in meditation because they serve no purpose. So today's exercise was just again to get you more familiar with understanding the nature of your thought. So at some point, when you continue on the path of meditation and mindfulness, you'll become so aware that you will be aware of the thought before it even has a chance to materialize in your mind, if that makes sense. It's like you see it on the horizon, but you won't allow it to come in. That's where you get to the stage. And then eventually, as you go further, no thoughts for a period of time. That's what we're trying to work towards. So the nature of the thought is that it comes in, it comes at us, it comes much faster than this. It comes in from the horizon, it's there, it can either affect us or not, and then it dissolves and passes away. Every thought is like a little bubble. It comes in, it boop, and it disappears. And if we begin to understand the nature of these thoughts more, that they're coming in, we allow them to pop and disappear without allowing us to pop, then life can get so much easier and eventually meditation can get easier. So we'll end this with a little focus now on the breath. When you do this exercise, actually, you can also see if at some point you naturally come back to the breath. So when you're making a note to see, oh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking right now? See if you'll end up naturally just focusing on the breath, because then you know that you're doing pretty well on the path. Yeah, it's a great way to gauge how well you're doing. So with straight backs and smiles, take some deep breaths. And we'll just go straight into just being aware of every single breath as it passes, wherever it is in the body. We won't go through the steps at the moment. You can do those in your own time if you need to. Just for now, we'll end on some quietude, some stillness and silence. and focusing on every single breath. Whenever you find yourself thinking about something, gently come back to the breath. So please continue in your own time. Whenever you have time, take a few minutes to sit, go through the steps, relax your body, still the mind, still the body, and focus on the breath. And continue with your mindfulness activities, all your lovely homework. And I hope you're able to inculcate now the beverage and doing that mindfully at least once a day, if not eventually every single beverage, being completely aware, but at least once a day. So that was yesterday's homework to continue today as well. So I hope you have a lovely day, lovely Sunday, whatever you're doing, if you're with a family, if you're doing something more solitary and quiet, and take some time today to just be and still the mind and rest and connect. And I love you all very much. Yes, you also. You know who you are. And I will see you here tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.